At the last Rock This Democracy, Pastor Krebin told a great story about the clergy here in Newtown who took it upon themselves to go down to march in Selma for the civil rights movement at that time. And it's a story of hope, it's a story of people standing up. So as first selectman of Southbury, I had such an opportunity to bring a story forward that had really become quite obscure. And that is the story of what happened in 1937, as shown on this poster. At that time, the people of Southbury, and really the whole country, were confronted with a neo-Nazi group, fascists to be clear, who wanted to make our country in the spirit of Adolf Hitler. They wanted to build their largest training indoctrination camp here in Southbury, where they purchased 175 acres. The people of Southbury were concerned about this, but what should they do? Well, as the poster shows, they began by marching, just like you are doing. But then they took it another step, a step that no other town had ever thought of. They called for a town meeting. And at that town meeting, they passed a resolution calling upon the governor and the president of the United States to do everything they could to dispel and eliminate this threat to our constitutional government and to our way of life. They recognized in 1937 what most people in the United States and in many other parts of the world did not realize was a threat. You all here tonight recognize that threat, and that's to your credit. But we got to keep speaking out. And I think an idea we might all want to consider is why not have some more town meetings where you officially go on the record. And if you're brave enough, you do what the people did in Southbury. They all put their names on that resolution, knowing in 1937 that there was a strong movement in the United States called America First. You might remember that name, America First. And there were people there, as well as this German-American Bund, who were not afraid to use violence. So they realized when they put their names on that, they were doing, if you will, what John Hancock did in 1775 or 1776, sorry about that. So we can all do that. Now, if just one town does it, it might be kind of interesting. And if two towns did it, it might make a news item. But if we can get many towns at the local level, like Alex was saying, taking a stand, affixing their names to a resolution that's voted on in the true spirit of democracy and what we all call a New England town meeting, well, we might really have a movement in the making. So if you will you help me and repeat, stop the chaos.
Stop the chaos.
Stop the corruption.
Stop the corruption.
Stop the criminality.
Stop the criminality.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
And let's shut him up. Thank you very much.